到一个一个孤立的小河流是不可能的，也是不符合历史潮流的。习近平主席的重要讲话拨云见日，被论坛方面誉为世界带来了阳光。2021年，习近平主席提出让多边主义的火炬照亮人类前行之路。2022年，面对疫情之后重建的宏大课题，习近平主席强调，在全球性危机的惊涛骇浪里，各国不是乘坐在190多条小船上，而是乘坐在一条命运已共的大船上。9年来，中国一直认真贯彻落实习近平主席重要讲话精神，践行人类命运共同体的理念，坚定支持多边主义和自由贸易。今天我们重温习近平主席的这些讲话，深感依然适用于当今世界，给人们带来深刻的启示。当前世界百年变局正在加速演进，单边主义、保护主义抬头，叠加地区冲突和地缘政治的影响，全球经济贸易秩序发生新的变化。尤其是去年以来，关税战、贸易战给世界经济带来重大冲击，多边主义和自由贸易面临严峻挑战。面对世界之变、时代之变、格局之变，习近平主席相继提出全球发展倡议、全球安全倡议、全球文明倡议，去年又提出全球治理倡议，凝聚起要团结不要分裂，要合作不要对抗的共识和力量，为解决世界面临的共同问题提供了中国的方案。结合当前的形势，我愿意分享几点看法。第一，坚定支持自由贸易，携手推动普惠包容的经济全球化。经济全球化是各国分工合作、优势互补、互利共赢的历史大势，中国和很多国家都受益于此，共同实现了快速发展。反之，关税战、贸易战没有赢家，不仅提高全球的生产和贸易成本，而且导致全球经济碎片化，破坏全球资源的配置。世界贸易组织研究表明，按照最惠国待遇条款进行的全球贸易份额，已经由去年年初的80%降至72%。国际货币基金组织测算，经济碎片化可能导致全球 GDP 损失约7%，这不符合各国的利益。尽管经济全球化并非尽善尽美，也可能会伴随产生一些问题，但不能因此就对经济全球化全盘否定，重新退回到自我封闭的孤岛。正确之道应当也只能是通过对话，共同找到解决问题的思路，引领好经济全球化的走向。中国积极倡导普惠包容的经济全球化，不行筑墙之举，勤做铺路之人。我们将坚定支持贸易投资自由化便利化，继续向世界分享发展机遇，携手共创繁荣发展的美好未来，努力争取让发展红利惠及每一个国家、每一个群体。第二，坚定维护多边主义，推动完善更加公正合理的国际经贸秩序。当前，多边贸易体制面临多年未有的严峻挑战，一些国家的单边做法和贸易协议明显违反世贸组织基本原则和规则，严重冲击国际经贸秩序。正如习近平主席指出，越是困难时刻，越要秉持和平共处的初心，坚定合作共赢的信心。 多边主义是维护国际秩序稳定、促进人类发展进步的人间正道。规则面前，应当人人平等。极少数国家不应当有基于实力的特权。世界不能重新回弱强势的丛林法则。各国都有权维护自身的正当权益。中国加入世贸组织以来，一直严格遵守世贸规则，认真履行承诺，并且主动作出更大贡献。去年郑重宣布，在世贸组织当前和未来谈判中，不寻求新的特殊和差别待遇。中国将继续坚定维护以世贸组织为核心、以规则为基础的多边贸易体制，坚定支持世贸组织、国际货币基金组织等多边机构改革，提升多边贸易体制的权威性、有效性、包容性，提高全球南方国家和发展中国家的代表性。中国乐见各国达成互利互惠的贸易协议，但相关协议应当符合世贸组织的规则，不能损害第三方利益。第三，坚持合作共赢，致力共同做大合作的蛋糕，合力破解发展的难题。当前世界经济增长动能不足，国际货币基金组织预计2026年全球经济增速为 3.1%， 低于疫情之前 3.7% 的历史平均水平。更让人担忧的是，发展公平问题日益突出，可持续发展事业面临严峻挑战。联合国发布报告显示，联合国2030年可持续发展目标中，预计超过2/3无法按期实现。发展的道路上，不应当是你输我赢的零和博弈，而应当是美美与共的共鸣协奏。要共同把发展的蛋糕做大，比相互争夺蛋糕更重要；共同解决合作的问题，比相互指责更有实效。中国一贯重视以自身发展带动贸易伙伴共同繁荣，致力于做大全球经贸蛋糕。我们从不刻意追求贸易顺差，不仅愿意做世界工厂，更愿意做世界市场。但是很多时候是中国想买，对方不愿意卖，贸易受到泛安全化的影响。同时也要看到，当前服务业占全球 GDP 2/3以上，中国长期以来都是服务贸易大额逆差，但是并未因此认为自己就吃亏了。所以中国愿意发挥超大规模市场优势，更大力度的扩大进口，加强产业合作共赢，让各国更好地分享中国机遇。第四，坚持相互尊重、平等协商，善于用对话妥善管控分歧，解决问题。过去1年，中美经贸关系经历了一些波折，在两国元首韩国釜山会晤和4次通话共识的引领下，中美两国经贸团队先后举行了5轮经贸磋商，按照相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢的原则，妥善处理两国经贸领域的一些突出问题，保持了经贸关系总体的稳定。事实再次证明，中美和则两利，斗则俱伤，双方应该也能够相互成就，共同繁荣。这有利于两国，也有利于世界。中美经贸磋商情况也充分表明，只要相互之间能够平等协商、相向而行，办法总比问题多。坦诚而言， 世界各国社会制度不同，发展制度有别，历史文化各异，发展和交流交往过程中，难免会有一些分歧和摩擦，有时其实只是误解。关键是要秉持平等、尊重、互惠的态度，坚持以对话增互信，以磋商解纷争，不能从对抗、对立中找答案，而要在交流协商中
through consultation. Instead of looking for answers from confrontation or antagonism, we must find a way out through communication and consultation and explore the path of win-win and all-win. China is a trading partner, not a rival for other countries. And China's development presents an opportunity, not a threat, to the world's economy. When it comes to differences and misunderstandings in international economic and trade cooperation, China calls for equal consultation to enhance mutual trust, bridge differences, and solve problems. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, over the past 5 years, the Chinese economy has made steady progress. We have deepened reform and opening up, continued to expand the consumer market, made solid headway in developing new quality productive forces, and accelerated the green and low-carbon transition. With an average annual growth rate of around 5.4%, China's economy has expanded to 140 trillion RMB yuan, contributing approximately 30% to global economic growth. Over the past 5 years, China has imported over $15 trillion worth of goods and services. Its overseas investment has generated over $300 billion of tax revenue, created numerous jobs, and boosted local economic growth. The Chinese economy is on solid foundations, demonstrating advantages in many areas, strong resilience, and great potential. China's development has been achieved mainly through reform, opening up, and innovation, rather than so-called government subsidies. Admittedly, we do face some old and new problems and challenges, but they are predominantly the growing pains of our development and transition, and we are working hard on them, and we are fully confident and capable of tackling all kinds of risks and challenges. Last October, the 20th Central Committee of the Communist Party of China held its fourth plenary session and adopted the recommendations for the 15th Five-Year Plan, laying out the top-level design and strategic blueprint for China's economic and social development in the next 5 years. China will further apply the new development philosophy of innovative, coordinated, green, open, and shared development put forward by President Xi Jinping, work faster to foster a new development paradigm with domestic circulation as the mainstay and domestic and international circulations reinforcing each other. Fully tap into the potential of our supersized market with 1.4 billion people and strive for new progress in high-quality development. We will improve our market rules and institutional safeguards and provide more opportunities for all other countries. China will actively expand domestic demand and share with the world the opportunities in its vast market. Currently, China is the world's second largest consumer market, and in many segments, such as automobile, mobile phone, and home appliances, it is already the largest one. But its per capita consumer spending is still below that of developed economies. As China's middle-income group continues to grow, there will be more and more diverse needs for a higher quality of life, which means immense potential for consumption. China has put domestic demand on top of its economic agenda this year and is working faster on an income growth plan for both urban and rural residents to vigorously boost consumption and make itself a consumption powerhouse on top of a manufacturing powerhouse. China will continuously promote investment in both physical assets and in human capital, actively expand investment and consumption in such areas as education, medical services, and elderly care, and create more space for consumption. We will continue to host events such as the China International Import Expo, further expand import and encourage more quality products across the globe to enter the Chinese market. We encourage businesses from around the world to seize the opportunities presented by our expanding domestic demand, provide more and better products and services, and further explore China's consumer market so as to gain a head start in the fierce international competition. China will steadfastly expand opening up and share with the world the opportunities from its high standard opening up. Reform and opening up is China's fundamental state policy. China will open its door still wider to the world. China will actively expand voluntary opening up, align with high standard international economic and trade rules, expand market access and open more areas, particularly in the service sector, and step up our efforts to attract and utilize foreign investment. China will continue to foster a market-oriented, law-based and world-class business environment, provide equal treatment for both domestic and foreign enterprises, and make the demand list of businesses a service list of the government. Should foreign enterprises encounter any problems in China, please do not hesitate to inform us and we will actively address them. China is committed to deepening international industrial specialization and collaboration, keeping global industrial and supply chains secure and stable, and building a global market of shared benefits. We welcome foreign enterprises to invest in China and share in China's opportunities. We also hope governments of other countries can provide a fair, non-discriminatory, transparent, and predictable investment environment for Chinese enterprises. China will accelerate sci-tech innovation and share with the world the opportunities from its innovation-driven development. The latest round of technological revolution and industrial transformation is unfolding at a faster pace, creating new historical opportunities. Innovation is an essential engine for China's high-quality economic development, and Chinese modernization must be underpinned by modernization in science and technology. Currently, China has the biggest number of researchers and international patent applications. There are diverse scenarios for application and a sound environment for innovation. And now AI is empowering various sectors. China will continue to promote full integration between technological and industrial innovation, strengthen the protection and application of intellectual property rights, and stimulate the vitality of all innovators. Scientific and technological progress cannot be achieved without international cooperation, and innovation brings both opportunities and risks. China is ready to work with all other countries in the spirit of openness and cooperation to advance sci-tech innovation, empower the world economy, and address global challenges in such areas as AI governance. China's innovation-driven development not only serves itself, but also benefits the world. We welcome companies from around the world to deepen cooperation with China on innovation and sharing the opportunities presented by innovation-driven development. China will pursue green development and share with the world the opportunities from green and low-carbon transition. At the UN Climate Summit last September, President Xi Jinping solemnly announced China's 2035 nationally determined contributions. This is the first time that China put forward an absolute emissions reduction target, which is a testament to China's firm resolve and maximum effort. China has put in place the world's largest renewable energy system and the most complete new energy industrial chain. We will control both the total amount and intensity of carbon emissions across the board and strive to achieve carbon peaking before 2030 and carbon neutrality before 2060. China will work with all other parties to fully and effectively implement the UNFCCC and its Paris Agreement, uphold the multilateral process on climate change, and actively promote global green and low-carbon development. China will work with all parties to foster closer partnerships for green development, address the shortfall in green production capacity, and ensure the free flow of quality green products globally. We invite enterprises from all over the world to embrace the opportunities from green and low-carbon transition, work closely with China in such areas as green infrastructure, green energy, green minerals, and green finance, and jointly create a green and prosperous future. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, The wisdom of Davos lies in dialogue, and the future of the world hinges on cooperation. As President Xi Jinping noted, for us to break through the mist and embrace a bright future, the biggest strength comes from cooperation, and the most effective way is through solidarity. Let us uphold the vision of a community with a shared future for humanity, carry forward a spirit of dialogue, enhance openness and cooperation, and steer the giant ship of the world economy steadily forward on the vast blue ocean, breaking all winds and waves. Let's build a better future for all. I wish this annual meeting a full success. Thank you.
So, Vice Premier He, I really appreciated your words. The wisdom of Davos is dialogue. You underlined also strongly the importance of a win-win approach. And also you underlined the importance of China increasing demand in its domestic economy. When China was first in Davos, in beginning of the 80s, China was 2% of the global GDP. Today, China is close to 20% of the global GDP. So it is a very important path also then China is following. On behalf of everyone here, I would like to thank you. Thank you also for your leadership, and I think many of us will also have the pleasure of joining you in the summer and Summer Davos in Dalian this year. So thank you very much, Mr. Vice Premier.